So right now guys, if we look at this price structure of Bitcoin, you can see we are hovering around this 55,000 price level. I said you on my yesterday's video, I also made an emergency update when the price was crashing. I said you very loud and clear that the price of Bitcoin has a strong support around 54,000 and also 52,000 price level. And after that, I'm actually expecting some sort of a bounce here to the upside. And right now, as you can also see guys, the price did manage to find support above this 55,000, and if we are actually going to hold our ground around this 55,000, that could also indicate the trend here could be finding a base, and then we could also see another move here coming very soon. Why? Because you can see here, whenever the market had this impulsive move, you can see this corrective move from this markup phase ended exactly after reaching the 0.5 Fibonacci retracement level. If you take the Fibonacci retracement from this swing low till this swing high, you can see this pullback ended exactly after reaching the 0.5 Fibonacci retracement line. After that, you can see another impulsive move started, and we have two support, one with this 0.5 Fibonacci retracement level and also the lower line of this ascending channel or rising channel. And after that, you can see, right, impulsive move. Similar scenario from this swing low till this swing high. If you take the Fibonacci retracement, you can see this retracement also ended exactly after reaching the 0.5 Fibonacci retracement level along with the lower line of this rising channel that acted as a support. So we got a two confirmation, and after that we had another impulsive move here in an upper direction. This is one scenario I also talked in my yesterday's video. Right now, if you also monitor this Fibonacci retracement from this swing low till this swing high, you will see guys, the price did not came at this 0.5 Fibonacci retracement level. That's why yesterday I said you, if we are going to see any sort of a pullback around this price level, then we should also be prepared. This 52,000 here to the downside around this 0.5 Fibonacci retracement level is going to be a very, very strong support. And along with that, this lower line of this ascending channel could be acting as a support, and then we could see another impulsive move here in an upper direction. That's why I also said you, around this 52,000 is where I would also be looking for entering or opening a long position. So let's see how far is the price going to get a pullback. But right now, as you can see, this price level here is already above 55,000 price level. So holding this ground around 55,000 is a very, very good sign. And now let me also show you this price structure in a bit different way, guys. So this here is bump and run reversal bottom. I also showed you guys on my yesterday's video, but right now I'm actually showing you this in daily time frame so that it's easier to understand. Because right now you can see with every impulsive move here after price finding support at this 0.236 Fibonacci level. So after that, you can see impulsive move, another impulsive move after price finding support at this 0.236 Fibonacci level. With this example, you can see we had a pretty similar move, also finding support from this 0.5 Fibonacci retracement level. We had an impulsive move, and another impulsive move. So we are waiting. If we would see another pullback around this 52,000, we know there are going to be a very, very strong support line. But here right now, if you look at this in a bit different way using this Fibonacci retracement level, you can also see that the price here is trying to re-enter this 0.236 Fibonacci level. Yesterday I said you very, very loud and clear that if we manage to find support above this 0.236 level, just like here, you can see correction got a rejection from this 0.618 Fibonacci retracement level. With the previous example, you can see exact scenario unfolded here. Got a rejection before actually breaking in upper direction, got a pullback, and this pullback ended at this 0.236 Fibonacci level, right? Similar scenario here. You can see this falling trend line acted as a resistance, but once we broke out of it, this 0.618 line acted as a resistance, price had a correction, and this price pullback ended exactly after reaching this 0.236 Fibonacci level. And after that, you can see a new impulsive move started. So right now, guys, this is also a pretty interesting scenario because we got a rejection from this 0.618 Fibonacci level. You can see here price had a pullback, and this pullback is also finding support around this 0.236 Fibonacci level. So if this price here of Bitcoin is going to close above this 55,000, then this could also play out as a similar scenario just like here. Then that means finding support above this 0.326, which is going to be above 55,000, could actually indicate we could be seeing another move here in an upper direction according to this analysis as well. So let's see if our 55,000 support is going to hold the price or not. Even if this scenario is going to fail and price is going to see another pullback here around this 52,000, we know 52,000 is also a very strong support line. Now let me give you another example what could also be a very important scenario at this current stage for Bitcoin. Before I switch into another chart, I would really appreciate if you could just take 2 seconds of your time and smash the like button, and for those individuals watching this video for the first time, definitely hit the subscribe button and the bell. And also let me make you aware that Bybit right now is giving around $200 bonus to those individuals who sign up using my ref link down below. This is only for our subscribers. So if you want to take advantage of some bonuses and trade with free money, then definitely check this out. So guys, let's switch the chart. So this here is also Bitcoin USD in a daily time frame. Right now, what I'm actually going to add here is this scenario here, which is known as the date get bounce trading pattern. So according to this date get bounce, we have 4 scenarios here: 0.1, 0.2, 0.3 and 0.4. So these 4 different type of scenario must play out to form this very nice date get bounce type of scenario. So in this case, right, this example, you can see this bounce here is going to see a retracement around 50% Fibonacci level. But in our case, since the market is a bit volatile in crypto, that's why I like to look around this 0.618 and 0.786 Fibonacci level. So if the price does manage to find support above this 0.618 and also this 0.786, then this date cut bounce is going to be invalid. Otherwise, we could be seeing a pullback type of scenario which could go lower than the 0.2 area. So now let me show you here, because if we monitor this price movement here, guys, you can see we had a price pullback, right? And this price pullback also saw a bounce. And if this was a date cut bounce, this is not going to close above this 0.618 or 0.786. If that's going to reject the price, then we should be seeing another pullback type of scenario, and this 0.4 must be lower than the 0.2 area. And now if we look at this here, you can see this was the 0.2 area, right? We had a bounce, and this bounce also showed us another pullback scenario which was also lower than the previous one. So the date cut bounce scenario played out here. So for that, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to add this Fibonacci retracement level from this swing high till this swing low area. So you can see, guys, when we had this bounce here, right, you can see this 0.1, 0.2 and this date cut bounce here never closed above this 0.618 and also above this 0.786 Fibonacci retracement level. We got a rejection here, and then a price pullback type of scenario followed, and this pullback was lower than the 0.2 area, right? So this was lower than the previous one area. So this is also according to this date cut, the price pullback here, the 0.4 area must be lower than the 0.2 area. So this date cut bounce scenario played out very well, and after finding support, we started a new move here in an upward direction. So now what we can also do here is a pretty similar scenario. From this swing high till this swing low, you can see, did we got a rejection, right? Yeah, we got a rejection from this 0.618, but did the price got a pullback below this previous low? No, we did not, because this was still making a lower highs. And what happened after that? Price started moving. So this date cut bounce scenario was invalid at this stage. But here, guys, you can see right now, if we look at this from this swing high till the swing low level where we had this bounce, now things looks pretty interesting, because you can see here 0.1, 0.2, this bounce here, this is a 0.3, right? And this is going to be 0.4 area. So now let's add this 0.786 Fibonacci here. So if you look at this here, you can see, guys, rejection from this 0.786. So price did not close above this 0.786 and also above this 0.618. So after that, we saw this pullback, and this pullback right now is actually lower than the previous one, right? Lower than the previous one, this one here, right? Lower than the previous one. And if this is going to be a pretty similar scenario, just like here, right? Getting rejection from this 0.618 and also 0.786 Fibonacci retracement level. This pullback also happened here, lower than the previous one. So if this is going to see another pullback, right, and if let's see if the price is not going to find support above this 55,000, and we are going to see another pullback, because we know in a daily time frame 52,000 should also be taken into consideration. If this is also going to see another pullback, guys, then we know that this price could actually form another scenario just like this one here, just like this one here, right? So that's why I will be monitoring a possible move in this manner, a pullback type of scenario around this 52,000 if the 54,000 support is not going to hold the price, and then we could see this double bottom type of scenario playing out and a price movement here in an upper direction, just like here. So this is what I see right now looking at this price structure in a daily time frame. So now let's also look at this in a 4-hour time frame. So now if we look at this Bitcoin USD in a 4-hour time frame, guys, you can see what we are going to do is we are going to add this Fibonacci extension level from this swing low till this swing high to see the possible movement here to the upside, because this here is an Fibonacci extension line. And according to this Fibonacci extension line, I said you guys yesterday, the price here around 54,000 strong support line. Why? Because you can see here when we had this price pullback, price actually respected the 54,000 line and also found a very strong support around this 0.382 Fibonacci extension level. That's why yesterday I said you, hey, this line here 54,000 could be acting as a strong support, and this is also exactly what we witnessed today. You can see here, right, price respected the line. And I also added this scenario which was known as descending triangle that could also be playing out, because we knew the baseline around 54,000 was strong, and now the upper line is where we could be getting gravitated, because if this is going to play as a descending triangle, right, this could also be actually indicating, hey, our next possible target for now is going to be this 0.5 Fibonacci extension level. In that case, it's going to be around 57,750 price level. So right now, where we could be heading is this green line, which is around 57,700 price level. And if this is not going to play out as expected, guys, if this is not going to hold the price, we know around this 52,000 is also one very, very strong support which we have, because if you look at this trend line, you will see resistance, 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 and resistance. So if you would see the dead cat bounce scenario seeing another leg down, right, then I'm actually expecting this line here could be actually playing out as a very, very strong support, and I'm actually expecting a slow move again here in an upper direction, because I believe after that we could be starting another new trend here in an upper direction. So this is what I see right now, and if you look at this in a bit different way, no problem. What we can also do is we can simply add this rising trend line here, and now removing this lower line here will make it look like a symmetrical triangle. This symmetrical triangle broke to the downside, and I also said you, if this is not going to play out as a symmetrical triangle, then we are going to look this as a descending triangle. And look at this, after breaking the lower line of the symmetrical triangle, the price also came exactly at the lower line of this descending triangle, and now we are seeing some sort of a support. So if this is also going to be another move here in an upper direction, the price will again try to re-enter this lower line of this symmetrical triangle. So let's see if this impulsive move is also going to follow, because if that's going to happen and price does manage to find support above this 55,000, this is a very good sign. So this is what I see right now looking at the price structure of Bitcoin. If you enjoyed my work, then hit the like button, and for those individuals watching this for the first time, hit that subscribe button and the bell. So by saying this, I'm signing out. My name is Anup. Bye bye, guys.